Hello, I'm Andre Darius, and today I'll be reacting to Christian rapper Aklesso, Popular, featuring Sam Rivera, the lyric video. Now, as far as Aklesso goes, I think I've heard one or at least a couple good songs from him, but all of that has been ruined by the awful hook that he did on I'm Up with No Big Deal and John Keith. That song could have been so good, but he did such a terrible job on the hook. Like you can't even convince me otherwise. He did a terrible job there. But hopefully today I'll hear a good song from him. Popular, featuring Sam Rivera. Let's see.
Won't be here but to tell me things I'm awesome. You won't ever be my team, got in my roster. Yeah, we about to take flight, and we gon' show the world that we really shine. Won't be here but to tell me things I'm awesome. You won't ever be my team, got in my roster. Yeah, we about to take flight, and we gon' show the world that we really shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine, 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 shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine, shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine, 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 shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine.
It ain't supposed to be. Fumbled on that play, but I'm recovering. Salt up on the earth, but I'm still hungry. Talking all that mess, it made me salty. Do me, oh yeah. You talking to me, you talking to fools with spirit, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm beat, man, I'm fly like I'm spirit, yeah, yeah. Shoot my shot, shoot like pivot till I'm gone, yeah, yeah. Till I'm gone, yeah, yeah, yeah. What? You tryna be popular, ay. You can stay poppin', I don't care. Tell me how clout tastes in 5 years, yeah. What? I'm tired of arguing. In the meantime, I'ma do my thing. Go be the guy who made the way. Creeping through the night, yeah. Even in the darkest of times, yeah. Creeping through the night, seeking for light, yeah. I put my city on a hill tonight, yeah. Okay.
Won't be here but to tell me things I'm awesome. You won't ever be my team, got in my roster.
Okay, almost halfway through it looks. And so far, I guess you can tell this is not for me, like, at all. The chorus is cool. I like the got God on my roster line, but it's just not, I don't know, it just feels like it's missing something. It's like it's missing something, like it's, I don't know, some things, it's just a bit too basic, I guess. I mean, it's got a nice beat to it, like, don't get me wrong, and he's not doing a bad job here, but the lyrics especially just are not bringing me into it at all. It's just, no, especially like that part in the middle there where you started like rapping the shooting like Pippin line, and that's just overdone at this point. Everyone has said that. And his flow, it just sounds like just like everyone else's, and that's not a valid criticism to not like something, like it sounds like everything else. But it also just doesn't sound good enough, I should say. It's not bad, but it's also not good enough to interest me. So hopefully it picks up with the rest of the song. Let's find out.
Yeah, we about to take flight, and we gon' show the world that we really shine. Won't be here but to tell me things I'm awesome. You won't ever be my team, got in my roster. Yeah, we about to take flight, and we gon' show the world that we really shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine, 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 shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine, shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine, 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 shine. Yeah, we all gon' shine.
Give me peace, yeah. I I've been dreaming like Mr. King, yeah. All of this envy can't stop me from shining, yeah. Tell them my position ain't sunning me, yeah. Whoa, you know when I walk in the room I be shining. I put the gold in my teeth to remind them they could the judge but I fully don't mind. I called up God but he told me to read. I never fumble the bag on the beat. Yeah, I'm in them but I'm back on my feet. When you talking about me better send a receipt. When you talking about me, yeah, yeah. I put my time in for my team, yeah, yeah. While we was dodging all them fiends, yeah, yeah. I wear my heart up on my sleeve, yeah, and that's on me, yeah. Creeping through the night, yeah. Even in the darkest of times, yeah. Creeping through the night, seeking for light, yeah. I put my city on a hill tonight, yeah. Okay.
Won't be here but tell me things I'm awesome. You won't ever be my team, got God in my roster. Yeah, we about to take flight, and we gon' show the world now we really shine. Won't be here but tell me things I'm awesome. You won't ever be my team, got God in my roster. Yeah, we about to take flight, and we gon' show the world now we really shine. Shine, yeah, we all gon' shine. Shine, 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 yeah, we all gon' shine. Shine, yeah, we all gon' shine. Shine, 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 yeah, we all gon' shine.
And that was Popular, featuring Sam Rivera. I'm guessing Sam did the hook. And that is obviously the best part of the song. I think the hook is really catchy. I like it. I like it a lot. But the rest of the song, this last half here was better than the first half. I'll give it that. Aklesso stepped it up in the lyrics section. He surely stepped it up. But at the same time, it's still not enough. I don't know what it is. I really can't explain this, but it's just not hitting me like that. Like it's got a nice vibe to it, but that's only on the chorus. I was gonna give that credit to Aklesso, but then I remembered Sam Rivera's on this song, and his part is most likely the hook, since we don't see him in the video. Well, at least I don't think we see him in the video. And it sounds so different from the verses that it couldn't be Aklesso, so it's obviously Sam. So yeah, I like Sam's performance on here, but Aklesso doesn't do a bad job either. You know, like he kind of just holds it down. I don't know, it's just not really a standout track. And I know it doesn't have to be a standout track to be good, but it's just pretty basic. You know, like just a sunshiny beat. I've heard Aklesso over stuff like this before. I've heard stuff like this from Tori Deshawn. As a matter of fact, he does this kind of Christian rap style way better. But it's not a bad song. You know, it's just don't get me wrong. It's not a bad song. It's just not for me. It just didn't grab me in. It just didn't get me in like it was supposed to. So Popular featuring Sam Rivera by Aklesso, 5.5 out of 10, I should say. Won't be going back to it, but hopefully it does more for you than it did for me. This has been Andre Darius. Thank you for watching. God bless. I'll see you all next time.